Well, starting off with sports on the side, S.A. Brume missed out on a podium finish in the women's long jump event at the ongoing 2024 Olympic Games. She finished in 5th position in the final. With a mark of 6.70 meters, the 28-year-old won bronze medal in the event 3 years ago in Tokyo. Ruth Usoro and Christina Ochonogo, the two other Nigerians in the final, also failed to make it to the podium. Nigeria is yet to win a medal at the Games.
Nigerian cyclist S.A. Ukpeseraye has revealed she had to borrow a bicycle from her German counterpart to participate in the Keirin and Sprint. Ukpeseraye revealed this in a post on her X page on Thursday, where she claimed that it was due to the short notice given to her. You know, sometimes when you think you've heard the worst, then you hear another one and it's just mind-boggling. But we'll get details from maybe when she joins us. She's joining us soon from Paris, Soleil.
Well, I thought she's live already.
Right.
Maybe if you're there, well, good to see you. And that news about, you know, in the first case, bicycle, it reminds me of the Queen classic, bicycle. But here we are with our own. What do you think of that, you know, talk about the bicycle story of our own athlete at the Olympics? AB.
Well, nice to see you, Sulaiman and Ngozi. This story took the social media by storm. So many commented, yes, she was called. It was an impromptu selection. I got some clarification from a source that said that Ukpeseraye was already qualified to compete in the road race, in which she already had the bicycle for that. But for the track race, she wasn't qualified initially until the Egyptian athletes were disqualified during the tournament after it had already commenced. So because she wasn't qualified for this particular event, the specific bike she would have needed for it wasn't available, just the bike for the road race. And the ministry was not able to get a bike because it was already the Olympics period. Now her club, a Spanish club, she is based in Spain, decided to rally around and get a bike from the German. It's no news that, for instance, the canoeing, you can rent canoes from others during a tournament, probably because you cannot transport it to a particular country or that. Probably you could say lack of preparation, but at this point for this particular topic or for this particular scenario, she wasn't qualified for the track race, but the road race. For the road race, she has a bike, but for the track race, the bike wasn't available because she wasn't qualified initially.
Okay, so Abi, I mean, what exactly are the challenges? I mean, after the approved 9 billion naira for Team Nigeria, there seems to still be the issue of paucity of funds. Is that what's going on? What can you tell us? Or paucity of talent?
Yes, Ngozi is day 13 of the Olympics and still Nigeria has not gotten a medal. And you'll be surprised because you look at the medal table and you see smaller countries like Botswana, where Leslie Tebogo was able to get the gold medal in 200, the first African to get a gold medal in a 200-meter race. The last time an African got a gold medal in a short sprint, that's in a sprint race, was in 1908. That's during the Olympics. It's over 100 years ago. Madagascar, one of the poorest countries in Africa, has gotten a medal. We have Cape Verde getting a medal. There's Egypt with a medal. But Nigeria is yet to get a medal. Going into this tournament, the hopes of Adekunle Odunayo, we had Blessing Oboro-Dudu, S.A. Brume, all being medal hope prospects, but they have been unable to secure medals. Now the hopes fall on Toby Amuson. Hopefully she does that. She's going to be competing tomorrow in the semi-finals. Now for paucity of talent, I think that Nigeria has talent, but after every Olympic tournament, it takes 4 years of preparations. How well do these athletes prepare? is Nigeria already having younger talents to replace the older talents? Oboro is 35 years old. We also have Adekoroye, who is over 30. Who is the next person coming in? Is there enough funds, or are the funds really disbursed at the right time? There's a lot of questions surrounding this, but I think that it's been quite unfortunate at the Olympics, because coming to this Olympics, Nigeria had thought that they could surpass the record of 1996, but it's seeming almost impossible at this point. Probably if Tobi Amusan gets a gold medal, then it could be something better. But just a medal at the Olympics is not what Nigeria expected.
Well, Abby, I think you're right. You're spot on that, and I'm hoping that the government does something about that, catching them young, getting the scouts in and see what we can do. But again, as we wait to see what they do, because they definitely will be giving an account to the nation. What is left for Nigeria? That's the big question on the lips of every Nigerian. Do you see Nigerian getting a medal, or this is just being one of our worst outings?
Well, Nigeria will be hoping, I think all hopes are on Tobi Amusan at the moment. She's going to be competing among some of the best, but she is a world record holder. From all indications, with what she has done in the past, she is definitely a sure medal hopeful. But there's also Camacho Queen, who is the Olympic record holder. She ran 12.49 in the qualifying, that's the heat, and rather 12.42 in the heat. And we had Tobi Amusan running 12.49. Now Tobi Amusan is in heat 1, that's heat 1 of the semi-finals. Just 2 athletes qualify. 2 top athletes qualify from every round. Hopefully she gets a medal. They have other races for tomorrow. There's a 4x400 meter race. That's the main race. We'll see how that pounds are for them. We have a Nigerian wrestler, that's Ashton Mutua, competing tomorrow. There's still the weightlifters competing. It's going to be very difficult. In the weightlifting, we have a lot of Asians who are very, very, very good. I don't think Nigeria has a lot of opportunities or chances in the weightlifting, but I just think that Nigerians should be hopeful about Tobi Amusan. Hopefully she gets a medal. It will be very sad should Nigeria exit this Olympics without a medal at all. A country with over 200 million people. We have St. Lucia that has just about 180,000 people already with a gold medal. There's Algeria with a gold medal. What is happening to Nigeria? That's a question on the lips of so many who have been following the Olympics since the start.
Maybe that's a ₦1 trillion question that you just asked. So what else do we need to know? I do believe that there's a boating team, a boating contingent from Nigeria, kayaking. What can you tell us about that? Is there, any hope that they'll be taking part in any of the events?
Well, I think for this Olympics is more of like a debut for so many of these athletes, which is like a record and a good step for them. But what I would say is that the Olympics end in about 3-4 days and the Paralympics come on board in September. But if Nigeria wants to get better, I think they should start planning for the next Olympics from now. Because Tebogo, who is a Botswana, you can see his progression in the last 3 years. Winning medals, Diamond League meet, getting a silver in the World Athletics Championships. It's a gradual process. No one can win the Olympic medals by fluke. So I think Nigeria needs to start now from the canoeing. There's a cyclist too, Pesaraye, who will be competing tomorrow. But whether or not she'll get a medal or even qualify for the final is just something difficult to tell. But I think we should just congratulate every athlete who has competed, because one thing we have to know is that when you compete at the Olympics, it means you are one of the best in the world already. But winning a medal, I think Nigeria should not just be marking a register in 2024. Nigeria needs to win medals, not just regionally like in the African Games or in the African Championships, but these or Commonwealth Games. This is a global showpiece and Nigeria needs to be part of it. South Africa are part of it. Egypt is a part of it. Algeria is also there with the gold medal. Why can't Nigeria do this? So I think it's just it's actually sad just reporting every day and hoping that Nigeria wins the medal. Yeah. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and now it's day 13, and we're still waiting for that medal. Hopefully Nigeria gets it on Saturday when Tobi Amusan competes. But she will compete at 12:30 p.m. Local time here, 11:30 a.m. Nigerian time in the semi-finals tomorrow.
Well, it looks like a wrap for us since we already know the blessing and Tobi will be competing. I would like to thank you for your time. Abby, don't worry, a medal is in the offing there for you. You'll be reporting that very soon.
Enjoy your night in Paris.